So Microsoft has went out there and they demonstrated what being one of the richest companies in the world is. They bought Bethesda's parent company, ZeniMax. I want to talk about this and exactly what this could mean for them. First thing I want to say is this isn't scripted whatsoever, but I am so hyped for this news, you guys. Let's go ahead and get straight into the video. But before we get on to the video, definitely hit that like button if you guys enjoyed the video. You can always subscribe to the channel for weekly content. And don't forget to follow me at Twitter at LordAddictIOP. This is by far one of the greatest things that Xbox could have done, being an Xbox gamer. What's going on, you guys? Gaming Ad here, coming at you with another video. Clearly, if you have seen the world catch on fire with Microsoft. They have came out and did one of the unthinkable, something that no one ever thought they would ever do. They bought Bethesda, and they didn't just buy Bethesda. I've been told they bought the studio, the companies that own Bethesda. That's just what I've seen on Twitter. As you can see, a lot of this just hit the fan. A lot of people don't know what's going on, exactly what's behind the scenes and everything they have. Now, as far as the studios that they currently own, they own Arcane, they own Machine Gun, they own ZeniMax Online, they own Bethesda, they own ID, they own Tango Gameworks, they own the Alpha Dog, and they own the Roundhouse. Now, I do know that Roundhouse is a relatively new studio for them. They haven't even made a game or anything like that, but they don't even have a Twitter from the looks of it. The studio games that they currently own now is Dishonored, Wolfenstein, the Elder Scrolls games, Elder Scrolls Online. I would assume that is definitely it. Fallout, Doom, Starfield, The Evil Within, Prey. Look, you guys, there is not one studio that I feel like they could have bought that would be more beneficial to them than Bethesda. Is all of these games going to be exclusive to the Xbox brand? I don't know. Apparently, Todd Howard came out and said some of them might not be, or all of them might not be. I don't know. I don't even think Todd Howard would know that information. You know, at the end of the day, it's Xbox that's going to know that. I'm assuming we'll find that out here pretty soon. I assume. I don't know. I have no clue what's going on. It's definitely one of the biggest newses, if not the biggest news of this entire generation. You know, Xbox came out. They said, yo, we understand. We know the lack of quality games. And a lot of people wanted them to buy Warner Brothers, including myself, because I felt like it was a good match. It was stuff that they needed. I still currently think they need a studio to build Killer Instinct games. But as far as anything else, they don't need no one else. They own some of the best RPG talent in the world now. They own Bethesda. They own Obsidian. They own Sound Entertainment. You literally can't get any bigger than what they have. They own the Fallout franchise. So now Obsidian can make a Fallout game if they wanted. I don't know what they would do with The Evil Within. Maybe they'll have them make a new exclusive entirely. The biggest question I have is exactly what are these studios going to make, and what is going to be an exclusive and what's not going to be an exclusive? If I were a betting man, I think there would be two ways this could go. I don't know exactly what's going to happen here. I want to point that out. But to me, what is probably going to happen, maybe it won't happen, is two options. One, Starfield, Fallout, and Elder Scrolls will remain exclusive for the Xbox. Well, if they make another Prey series, if they make another Evil Within, if they make another Doom, if they make another Wolfenstein, if they make another Dishonored, these games will stay multi-plat. But the bigger ones will stay exclusive, because I feel like it would be amazing if all these stayed exclusive. But we got to be realistic. This is not going to happen. Some of these, if not all of these, are going to go multi-plat. They're going to continue being multi-plat. But even if all of them stay multi-plat, Game Pass is coming to everything. It doesn't matter where you go. They're saying, I don't care what you do, come play our game over here. Play it over here, we don't care. So there's clearly a bunch of rumors that were happening about them buying Destiny. This complete shits on that. There was rumors that they were buying Warner Brothers. This completely shits on that. I understand there's a lot of studios that Warner Brothers own, but you know what Bethesda does? Bethesda reaches to the hardcore. Bethesda gives you the games that of the quality that they're missing. Now, let's say in my scenario where, you know, Doom, all these games, they'll go multi-plat, but the you know, Starfield, Fallout, and Elder Scrolls, they'll stay an exclusive. But it also could be the other way around, that, you know, Doom, all the other ones can go exclusive, but the bigger titles stay multi-plat. And regardless, bravo, Phil Spencer. You know, a lot of people have been very questioning if you are right for the job. You know, he recently, after, you know, the Series X fiasco, and after the whole thing that happened with, you know, Halo get delayed, I I was starting to be one of them. I wasn't exactly on that train, but I was like, I have to see how he handles the delay of the Xbox One, the Halo of the Xbox Series X launch title. And this is how you do it. You say, okay, you don't get Halo, so we're gonna give you everything else. This is by far one of the least things I expected. Every time someone said that Microsoft might buy Bethesda as a joke, even as a joke, I said, you're full of it. It's not happening, but they did it. Now, I see a lot of people saying, Halo is a first-person shooter. What are they going to do with Doom? I think Doom, some studios should work together. I think Doom Studio and I think 343 should work together. I don't want one of them influencing the other. I just want new ideals. I want them to brush up both franchises. I don't want one to be the other, or I don't want Doom being Halo or Halo being Doom. I just think it would be cool if you mingle the studios together a little bit and give ideals. That's what we need. Halo, they need ideals, but we're not getting into that. This is a one take, and I understand I'm gonna do some editing, some minor editing, but this is gonna be one take. I'm so hyped. I used to be such a Bethesda head, man. I used to love this studio. I remember playing Fallout New Vegas so much. That's one of the reasons that Obsidian is such a close franchise to mine, because it gave me Fallout New Vegas, and now Microsoft's like, that ain't good enough. We're gonna just go take Bethesda. Like, this is literally the craziest thing I've ever seen. I woke up and saw this and I was in disbelief. Microsoft has shown you that Game Pass and the Xbox Series X is the place to be. And their competition, Sony, obviously they're still gonna, do very well because they're Sony. They have a worldwide appeal. But at the end of the day, especially if they don't get none of these, obviously that's not gonna happen. But they can't compete with purchasing like this, because at the end of the day, Microsoft has that money. Up until now, we haven't really seen them spend it like this, but Microsoft has that money. What they spent here is a drop in the bucket to what they have. But I do think because of the politics of the corporate politics, some of these aren't going to be exclusive, and that's okay, because even the ones that aren't going to be exclusive, like I said earlier in the video, they're going to be day one in Game Pass. And this is a big deal for everyone, man. This is a big deal for everyone. I think anyone that's an Xbox fan should feel relieved. You see that they're taking you seriously. They appreciate the money and the time investment that you have put into their brand, and they're going to do anything they can to keep you on the brand. I'm seeing some of the biggest Xbox haters I've ever seen on Twitter say that they're going to be buying an Xbox Series X because of this news. Bravo, Microsoft. You did it. You not necessarily won next generation, because that's still going to be a feat that you have to do yourself when it comes to these games coming out, because obviously if you buy these games and they continue the way that they were going, it's going to be irrelevant for you to even purchase it. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think a lot of the things that was going on with Bethesda was Bethesda trying to intervene too much with their studios. And I think since Game Pass, Microsoft's going to get a lot more lenient towards these studios. But I do wonder who is going to manage all of this. This is a lot of studios, you guys. They officially have more studios than Microsoft, than Sony. And I personally believe now with this, they have better studios than Sony. Sure, Sony might have, 3 or 4 really, really good studios that are better than all these, but I think as a whole, Microsoft has better studios. But anyway, you guys, that's the video. I don't even know what else to say. I'm still in shock. I was going to wait a little bit and wait for more information to come out, but I figured I might as well get a video out there and giving my hype for you, let you guys know this is a big deal. This is a deal that Xbox fans can celebrate. But this is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here. Peace.